I guess all those memes about Mavuika being a biker turned out to be true. We have a huge update regarding Mavuika's kit, her playability in 5.1, and also information about Citlali's kit. So in this video, let's take a look at it. Yesterday, we received new information about Mavuika and Citlali's kits, which likely indicates that testing for version 5.3 is currently underway. Let's take a look at what we've got. The source of this information is Fowl. Let's start with Mavuika. When we first saw Mavuika, many people compared her outfit to a biker's. Well, guess what? Her kit actually involves a motorcycle. Like, what? Is this even real? Before Natlan's release, several reliable insiders posted about her with a motorcycle, and I guess it wasn't just for visuals, they were hinting at her kit. Not only that, but now we have even more details about the bike, so let's take a look at that as well. Again, the source is Fowl. It seems this bike is part of her elemental skill. It's said that she will ride a motorcycle and run over enemies. Honestly, I'm amazed. It sounds epic. However, it does seem a bit weird that we'll have a bike in the game, especially considering there's no other transportation in Natlan. We don't even have horses in Teyvat. But considering that Mulani rides a shark and Zelonin has rollerblade skates, I wouldn't be surprised if Mavuika brings a whole motorcycle into her kit. It is very likely that the bike will be the part of her elemental skill, and it will also consume Night Soul, just like all other characters in Natlan. Now, let's talk about Mavuika being playable in 5.1. A few hours ago, Flying Flame shared Mavuika's side profile and mentioned that we'll be able to play as her in 5.1, but without her skills. This seems reliable because when a character is playable, their side profile typically shows up with the other characters on the right side of the screen. Since her side view was posted, it's likely we'll get to play as Mavuika in 5.1. All Archons are typically support or sub-DPS at their C0, and then they gradually shift toward DPS upon gaining constellations. But from the info we have right now, Mavuika seems to be quite the opposite. She will be a main DPS at her C0, and after gaining constellations, she will unlock her support side. Mavuika is expected to be released in the same patch as the conclusion of the main Archon quest in Natlan. According to official information, the Archon quest will span versions 5.0, 5.1, and 5.3, so you can expect her banner in the first phase of version 5.3. Now, let's talk about Citlali. She is a cryo character who uses a catalyst. Unfortunately, there is no confirmed information about her rarity. However, she is quite popular in China, so she might be a 5-star character. Anyway, Citlali's elemental skill involves creating elemental shields, while her burst provides off-field cryo application. Her burst might function similarly to Layla's or Ganyu's burst. Considering that we got kit information for both Mavuika and Citlali, there's a chance that both will appear in version 5.3. However, there is also a possibility that Citlali will be in the 5.2 banners as a 4-star character. By the way, another new character in version 5.2 will be Chaska, a 5-star Anemo character who can fly. Keep in mind that we are currently in version 5.0, and the 5.1 beta just started recently. So, the information we have right now about versions 5.3 or even 5.2 is heavily subject to change. Even so, if Mavuika actually ends up riding a bike, that would be just awesome. What do you think about the idea of her riding a motorcycle? Don't you think that it will be too weird to have a bike in Teyvat? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to save up to 20% on Genesis crystals, visit lootbar.gg. The link is in the description.